Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called Kit and Kaboodle Puzzle Reader Collection. This is a collection of 6 stories about Kit and Kaboodle. They are best friends and they love having adventures together. Kit likes to be a little bit lighter when she packs, and Kaboodle likes to pack everything they might need for their adventure. So together they make a perfect team. Whether they are going on a roller coaster for the first time, into space, or on an airplane, they have exactly what they need, not only in the things that they brought with them, but also in their friendship. So this fun stories are a lovely collection of tales that feature Kit and Kaboodle, and they are all written in the level 2 style. So that means that they're a little bit more complicated than level 1 or pre-readers. They have a lot more text on the pages, but there's still a lot of repetition in that text. So whether you have longer sentences or not, you're going to see a lot of similar vocabulary from one page to the next, from one line to the next, and then also from one book to the next, you'll see similarities in style and presentation. So you'll recognize the pattern of the story. Readers will increase their confidence because of that patterning, and the illustrations go along with the stories really well, so you have a lot to look at on the pictures after the reading is completed. Also, because this is a puzzle collection, many of the pages have a search and find component. These are, again, a little bit more complicated than the level 1 or pre-readers. So you have, not only are they harder to see, but you have a list of different objects that you must find on the pages. So that it gives readers a lot to look at, a lot to find, and a lot to interact with on each page. So they'll definitely keep readers engaged if you have young readers who like to do that seek and find element. And as you're going through the pages, there's necessarily also going to be some interest in doing the activities that Kit and Kaboodle get to do in their own adventures. So whether readers are going on these adventures themselves or imagining doing so, there's a lot to gain from reading these stories. At the end of each one, you have a collection of all the things that readers have found throughout the book, and you have just a checklist to make sure that you have everything that Kit and Kaboodle need for their adventure. There's also a little bit of information at the beginning for grown-ups who are getting these books for their readers to know exactly what the leveling means. And as we know from many early readers, the leveling is a little bit different from one publisher to the next, so it's nice to have a little bit of that awareness before going into this collection. So there are 6 stories in here. They have a lot of similarity as far as their design and structure. And so while that does keep young readers not only interested, but also building that confidence with knowing what to expect from one book to the next, it also helps readers have everything all in one place, so they don't have to keep searching for another book when they're finished with the first one. So you have 6 titles in here. They are really fun. Kit and Kaboodle are fun characters. They have some notable differences and also the similarity of being really great friends. So uplifting, inspirational, and a lot of fun for those readers who are gaining more confidence with their reading skills. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it wherever you get your books.